I get to follow Jim Stewart Allen. Lucky me. Energy's pretty high. Hope I don't disappoint. Well, now that you guys have already paid the 3 bones, I should probably tell you who I am. My name is Perry. I'll be turning 35 in about 10 years. I've never been a big guy, never looked very old, but I'm here to tell you, puberty, overrated. I bought this shirt in the 8th grade. Can you imagine the savings? 2 pairs of jeans in the last 10 years. Didn't need both, but it was buy one, get one at Gap Kids. Some of you, maybe up in the front row, are saying, you've got some facial hair. Perry, you're a liar. You've been through puberty. False. I have never shaved, ever. 25 years of peach fuzz growth. Facial hair of an infant. I was in the bathroom earlier. There's something written on the wall. It says, call Carol for a good time. So 425 area code. I don't care how good the time is. I'm not driving to Bellevue. What else about me? Let's see. I occasionally like to partake in the marijuana. By occasionally, I mean every damn day. I'm starting to realize, though, that there's some times where you shouldn't be high. There's some times where you shouldn't be stoned. The other day, I was at a 3-year-old's birthday party. Yeah, I was stoned out of my mind, thinking, this is awkward. This is weird. It probably had been less awkward had I been invited. Or if I didn't win all of the kids' games. Or if there were kids' games, because honestly, that's a little hazy. I think it was just me carrying around the family dog saying, pin the tail on the donkey. I had some pot brownies the other day, and it's funny, I had some pot brownies. Me and my buddy, we watched that 70s show, one of my favorite shows. I don't know about you guys. So we're stoned out of our minds watching that 70s show. And my buddy looks at me like he has the epiphany of the century, right? He looks at me, he's like, dude. And by the way, yes, all stoners sound like Keanu Reeves in the 80s. Dude, that 70s show came out in the late 90s, took place 20 years earlier in the late 70s. We're in the late 20-teens. I'd like to watch that 90s show. That would be dope, dude. Dope. So I looked at him and I said, they already have that show. They have 10 seasons on Netflix. It's called Friends. It is true. We don't need another one of those. The funny thing about pot brownies, that's the only thing you can eat that makes you more hungry. For me, personally, my craving when I get high is chicken nuggets from McDonald's. That's what I want every time that I'm stoned. So after that 70s show, I make my way down to McDonald's, somehow. It's a nice Tuesday. I don't know why I say that. I guess I'm painting a picture. So I get down to McDonald's. I walk up to the guy behind the counter. It's a black guy. That is important, not just painting a picture. You'll see. Walk up to the guy behind the counter, order my 10-piece nugget. Super proud of myself, because if you don't know, when you're stoned out of your mind, the worst thing ever is talking to anybody who's not high. Especially when you need something from them. So I go up there, order my 10-piece nugget, super proud of myself. He looks at me, though, says the one thing that throws everything off the rails, the one thing I don't know how to respond to, right? He looks at me, he goes, what? Yeah, so now I'm doubting myself. That was a solid 30 seconds ago. I have no idea what happened. So I'm like, well, I went up to the guy. I came here for nuggets. I would have ordered nuggets. I would have said something about nuggets. I wanted nuggets. That's why I came here. Nuggets. Wait, did I say the N-word to this guy? Did I just order a 10-piece N-word? Is that why he's angry? Well, at this point, I've been staring blankly at him for like 20 seconds. So, like, for multiple reasons, I just go, sorry. with my hand in his face. Another ill-advised move. He looks at me, makes things worse, because again, he says something I don't know how to respond to. He looks at me, he goes, "What?" Yeah, at this point, it's sensory overload. I don't know what to do. So I literally put my head down on the little Ronald McDonald house charity thing. I'm just hoping, I guess, people will go around me. Maybe he'll forget about my oddly racist comment. But I feel a hand on my hand, and so I look up. It's not him. It's one of those managers in the badass black sweater vest. And she looks at me and she says, "Sir, could you get away from the drive-thru window?" I did not get the nuggets. But I got home and I got here, so that's all that matters. What else? I've been single for a while, but I recently got into a serious relationship. Thank you. And a lot of my friends, they always think it's weird to be in a relationship. They feel tied down. They feel like they have less freedom. To me, it's been pretty much the same. The only real difference is, like, now when I watch porn, I'm like, these girls, they need to check their eyebrows. Maybe a new color palette. The face and the neck doesn't match. I don't know. And I've seen about 9 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. But I love my girlfriend. It's cool. It's cool having a girlfriend. The one thing I really like about her is that she lets me play video games all day. She doesn't complain, doesn't give me crap for it. And it's actually close to the 1-year anniversary of when I got kicked off of Xbox Live. Xbox Live is the service that you use to play Xbox online with other people, if you don't know. And about a year ago, I got the new Star Wars game, the Star Wars shooting game, and it's bad for me to play online because I'm a comedian. And so I like to crack jokes, I like to mess with people, I like to get them riled up, get them angry. And the internet is perfect for me, because I can talk shit like Richard Sherman, but I have the body of Pee Wee Herman. So I'm playing Star Wars online, and one of my favorite things to do, every time I get a kill, every time I win a match, I quote my favorite pro wrestler, Chris Jericho. I say, "I'm the best, baby!" Yeah. If you didn't laugh at that, that might be the correct response, because it's really annoying. But that's the point. I get people pretty angry. One day, I'm going to be playing Star Wars. I'm doing really, really well. So there's a lot of, "I'm the best, baby!" saying that over and over. And somebody gets really mad. They actually message me, pull out the keyboard, send me a message. And it says, "Hey, you know you're not actually fighting anybody, right?" So I say, "Yes, I am. I'm fighting the Galactic Empire, you idiot." They respond very quickly. They say, "No, you're an idiot." They got me. Because I didn't know how to respond to that. Luckily, I still had my headset on, so I was able to record an audio file. I just recorded myself saying, "I'm the best, baby!" and sent that to them. See how that would work, right? They respond really quickly. They come back at me and they say, "Hey, maybe we will be fighting." Which is ridiculous. I respond to them, I say, "That's impossible. We're on the internet. How could we ever meet up?" Here's what I didn't know. When you play video games online, they mash you up with people nearby. Same time zone, same accent, you speak the same language, it makes sense. I never thought of that. So I say, "Yeah, we're never gonna meet up." They respond back to me and they say, "Well, I'm in the 253. What about you?" Yeah, I'm scared as shit at this point. Because if you say I'm in the 253, you're probably not white and you can probably kick my ass. I gotta save face though, right? I gotta save face. So I come back and message him and I say, "Well, I'm in the TAC as well." Sounds tough, right? "I'm in the TAC as well. When's a good time?" And this is when it gets kind of weird. Because they message me back and they say, "Well, tomorrow I have half day and my mom will be at conferences all day." but I ain't no bitch. So I message them back and I say, no. She won't be at conferences. Conferences is what your mom tells you while she's pleasing me sexually while I play Star Wars Online. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like that, because that's why I don't get to play Star Wars anymore.